Are showers in your weekend forecast? Is the Matrix for real? And something smells fishy. All that and more coming up on the Daily Orbit. Hello and welcome to the Daily Orbit. I'm Emerald Robinson. Get ready for showers. No raincoat or umbrella necessary. We've seen the Leonids, we've seen the Orionids, but get ready for the end of the year grand finale of all meteor showers, the Geminids Meteor shower. Earth will be cruising into the tail of the asteroid named 3200 Phaethon on December 13th and 14th, creating a meteor shower that astronomers say will outshine all meteor showers this year. The best time to watch? The early morning of December 14th. To get the best view, find a dark spot with an open view of the sky and no glaring lights, which means you city slickers might want to head out of town. Meteors will appear in every part of the sky, so just look up. I've got the popcorn. I know why you're here, Neo. It's the question that drives us, Neo. The question that brought you here. And in true Matrix form, the question that researchers at the University of Washington are asking is, are we living in a computer simulation? Based on a hypothesis presented almost a decade ago by British philosopher Nick Bostrom, that the universe we live in might in fact be a computer simulation run by our descendants, a team of physicists have come up with a test to see if it might be true. But don't expect an answer anytime soon. They say it'll be decades before we will be able to run even primitive simulations of the universe. You might have just entered the Twilight Zone. A new study shows that we might be living longer, but not necessarily better. The study, called America's Health Rankings, looked at clinical care, individual choices, and public policy. According to the study, we are seeing an unnecessary rise in chronic illness. 1 in 4 adults in the U.S. suffer from obesity, which can lead to more serious illnesses like heart disease, diabetes, stroke, and cancer, and cost the U.S. $147 billion a year. The study also found that 21% of U.S. adults smoke, which is the leading cause of preventable death in the U.S. So what state ranked healthiest? That would be Vermont, even though it has a high rate of binge drinking. Well, I mean, they have to stay warm somehow. Hawaii took the second place prize, the 2 unhealthiest states. No surprise here, Mississippi and Louisiana. Y'all gonna have to stop making those gravy and biscuits and cooking with fat back and lard now. Noah brought the animals on the ark 2 by 2, and now archaeologists are looking for proof. Robert Ballard, the famed archaeologist who discovered the Titanic back in 1985, now claims to have found evidence that Noah's flood may actually have happened. Ballard's team have discovered evidence of a submerged ancient shoreline in the Black Sea. Using carbon dating obtained from shells along that shoreline, he estimates this catastrophic event happened around 5000 BC, covering about 150,000 square miles of land. Ballard plans to return to Turkey next year to continue searching under the sea for answers. That fish is an imposter. Foodies in New York City are outraged to learn that their pricey fish dish ain't what they thought they were paying for. Oceana, an international conservation group, performed DNA testing on fish samples taken from 81 establishments in Manhattan. They found that 39% of the fish had been mislabeled. The majority of the mislabeled fish were actually cheaper fish than they claimed to be. Mislabeling poses serious health risk as some species of fish are very high in mercury, and certain mislabeled fish could result in dangerous allergic reactions and harmful pathogens being passed to consumers. However, it's not just NYC. Studies show similar results in LA, Boston, and Miami. I knew sometimes my tuna steaks tasted funny. And that's all for today's Daily Orbit. Let it pour.
For thousands of how-to and advice videos on any topic, visit monkeysea.com.